I've been secretly dating a top celebrity in the entertainment industry for 5 years, but he's been maintaining a close relationship with another female celebrity in front of the cameras. He believes I can't bear to leave him. So not only did he shoot a bed scene with that female celebrity, but he also publicly announced their relationship on social media platforms. However, when he returned home to explain that it was all just part of his job, he discovered that I had already moved out of his house and blocked all his contact information. As I soaked in the bathtub, scrolling through my social media feed, I saw Gabriel's post. My heart lurched painfully. The caption read, "I'm happy I'm with you." That would have been fine, except the photo of him and Sabrina felt like a punch. They were smiling, gazing into each other's eyes as though they were completely in love, as if I had never existed. The comments were filled with speculation about their relationship. I ignored the pain, sinking deeper into the water, letting the silence swallow me. By morning, Gabriel and Sabrina were trending. Someone saw them entering a hotel suite together. It could have been part of their publicity, but I didn't care anymore. I packed my things and went to the airport, heading to Mexico. I arrived at Benito Juarez International Airport in Mexico City that afternoon. As soon as I opened my phone, Gabriel's name flashed on the screen. I answered, "Hello, ISA. You finally answered. Listen, He paused, breathless, before exhaling deeply. What happened? I asked, feeling the silence between us grow heavy. Baby, I was drunk. I got back late. Are you in Colorado? Wait for me, okay? I rebooked my flight to be with you soon. His words tumbled out, desperate. Something was off. The tremor in his voice gave it away. Gabriel, you don't need to leave anymore. No need to explain. It's over between us, I said, my voice steady. I hung up and was immediately bombarded by messages from Gabriel and my manager, Sophia. Sophia, ISA, are you alright? Gabriel's been calling non-stop, trying to find you. A photo of him with Sabrina at the Grand Plaza went viral today. They didn't leave the hotel until afternoon. The photos were taken down, but the damage was done. So, Gabriel had cheated with Sabrina. I couldn't keep pretending. After 5 years of waiting, I was done. I ignored his calls and blocked his number. I needed a break, so I spent the next few days at a quiet resort in Mexico, and shutting down my feelings for Gabriel. A week later, I returned to Los Angeles. Sophia handed me my schedule for a few scenes in a series. After wrapping up, I thanked the crew for their care. As I headed to my dressing room, I was surprised to see Gabriel standing there. He looked as handsome as ever, but there was something in his expression. Guilt? Or just annoyance? Let's talk, he said. I raised an eyebrow, noticing some crew members were watching us. Do you need something, Mr. Sterling? Isabella, he murmured my name, his voice filled with emotion. Gabriel, if you're worried about your image, this isn't the place for a conversation, I said, gesturing to the onlookers. He frowned but nodded, clearly aware of my point. Please, return to the apartment. I didn't want to, but I agreed to go. A few things needed to be collected from his apartment, and causing a scene in front of people wouldn't help. That night, I arrived at the apartment, telling Sophia I'd be back soon. Are you sure? She asked, her voice full of concern. I'm fine, babe. I'll grab my stuff and end things with Gabriel, for good. I took the elevator up and opened the door to find Gabriel standing just inside. He was dressed casually, but there was something unsettling about his calm demeanor. I'm glad you came. I cooked dinner. Let's eat together, he said, his voice warm. I shook my head. I'm not here for dinner, Gabriel. I'm just here to collect my things. Sophia's waiting for me downstairs. I walked straight to the bedroom, grabbed my suitcase, and started packing. Gabriel leaned against the doorframe, arms crossed. Isabella, when are you going to stop this tantrum? His words stung, but I stayed calm. I'm not sulking. I've already told you, we're breaking up. But I don't agree, he said, raising his voice. I sighed, the exhaustion washing over me. I'm drained, Gabriel. This relationship is over. He hesitated, but then said, you know I only did that with Sabrina for publicity, right? When you cheated, it stopped being about publicity, I replied, keeping my voice steady. I messed up, I know I did. Please, give me another chance, he pleaded. I laughed bitterly. How many chances have I given you, Gabriel? You can't even count them anymore. He looked lost, his mouth opening and closing as if he had no words, but I wasn't moved. I packed the last of my things and moved toward the door. Gabriel clenched his teeth. Once you walk out that door, there's no turning back. I turned to face him. The moment you had intimate scenes with Sabrina without telling me, I made my decision. If I mattered to you, you would have been honest with me. Just then, the doorbell rang. I opened it, expecting to see Sophia, but instead, Sabrina was standing there.